As far as the America I would like to see America kind of live up to its promise of being welcoming and truly inclusive and truly accessible, and that American dream being available for everybody, because it isn't. I mean, the reality is that it isn't. So, in some respects, yes, it's true, more so than maybe in other countries, but we also haven't lived up to the promise of what we could be. I do think it's given Americans that opportunity to be optimistic and creative and innovative. And again, I mean, my husband's family came over originally from the Ukraine, but came over with nothing, right, and have worked their way up, and you can do that, and you can do it in other places, but I think America really celebrates that. And I know it's not easy for everybody, and there are doors and barriers and obstacles for some people and less for others. So I recognize that. But as a country as a whole, again, not having that rigid class system, and having the freedom and optimism to, go make your own destiny, I think is really admirable. So it's just like, ask people what it is. What are the barriers? What do they see? Because I'm not sure, you can assume that you know what they are, right? And if you don't ask people, so there can be things that you don't realize, oh, that's actually creating a challenge for somebody. But once you ask people, they can tell you, well, yes, this is a problem. So if you can have those conversations. The other thing, which I try really hard to do, is don't assume bad intentions from other people. And I think it's so hard nowadays. People are so ready to be negative and uber critical. You see something, people react in a very emotional, dramatic way. But just if you take the time to engage and just understand, try to understand that maybe that person that said something that was really harsh and hurtful, maybe they're coming from a place, and if you can get past that and the fact they lashed out, to understand why they did that, maybe you can actually have a conversation with them. And I worry that we're losing that people are too quick to retreat into their corners and only talk to people who agree with them, or only follow the news they agree with, or whatever it is, but losing that ability to take the time, even if somebody's been negative or hurtful, but take the time to understand why they're doing that, and maybe you can build a bridge there and you can have a conversation and find out.